first of all, you have to look at the equation and look at the states of matter. And if you look at the first equation, we have gas, gas, gas. So anything that's a gas is always going to be included in the expression. So what you're going to do is you're going to write K, that's the equilibrium constant K. Okay, that's equal to whatever the products are. So that's going to be NOBR. Now, what you do is you put that in brackets because that stands for concentration. And the coefficient in front is the exponent. So you would put a 2 up here. Okay? Now, you're going to have to add exponents. So the coefficient in front is the exponent. And then what you're going to do is you're going to divide that by the reactant. So we have NO. And notice it's got a 2 in front. So it's going to be to the second power. And then we have Br2. Alright, so Br2, that's going to go here. And that's going to be to the first power because the coefficient in front would be a 1. Okay, let's go down to the second one here. On the second one, if you notice, we have aqueous, aqueous, solid. Okay, solids are not included in the equilibrium expressions. So what you do is you go K, and since there is no reactant, or product, we're just going to put a 1. Alright, because there's nothing there. And then we're just going to do NH3. Alright, we'll put that in brackets. That just stands for the concentration, and there's no coefficient, so that's, the power will be 1. And then HCl, we'll put it in brackets. Okay, so to review, don't include solids in your equilibrium expressions. They're not included, so don't put them in there. Okay, here's another one down here. So we're going to look aqueous, 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 liquid. Okay, normally liquids are not put in. If there's one liquid in the reaction, they're not put in. And for the sake of AP chemistry, we're not going to worry about liquids too much, except with water, cross it off, it's never going to be included. So what we have is we have K, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take the reactant, so we got NH4, the ammonium ion, and that's to the first power because there's a 1 in front of there, times hydroxide ion, that's also to the first power, divided by ammonia, also to the first power. Alright, now here's another one down here. Looks like I forgot the parenthesis there, but anyway, we have gas, gas, gas. So gases are always included. Now I'm going to show you something a little bit different. What I did for these three, I calculated what's called the Kc, or I wrote the Kc expression. C just stands for concentration, so I use brackets. You can also, if the problem gives you pressures, you can write the expression in terms of a Kp, which just means instead of using concentration, you just use pressure. But it's done the exact same way, except to indicate pressure, you use parentheses instead of brackets. So you would just go Hi, that's to the second power. Okay, so the reactants, or the products over the reactants. So then we have H2, that's going to be in parentheses, to the first power, and then I2. Now once again, the parentheses just mean that it's a pressure instead of concentration. So sometimes what you can do is write Kc here instead of just K. Some people just forget the C. But the brackets stand for concentration. Okay, parentheses stand for pressure. So if the problem gives you molarities, you want to use the brackets. If they give you parentheses, you want to use, or pressure, you want to use the parentheses. Okay, and the last thing, always omit solids, omit liquids. Okay, don't include them in your expression. All right, that's it.